this new hope, this energy. And I don't know about you, but I am feeling it. So I'm super excited. Before we start off this call, I want to just let you know tonight's call is going to be a little different. And I think things happen for a reason. So I'm actually really excited about what we're going to hear on tonight's call. So we had Nikki and Bossler and Fred Herzog scheduled to speak tonight. And unfortunately, because of travel delays, we cannot get them on. And so I want to apologize to them. And I want to apologize to you that you won't be able to hear from them tonight. We have rescheduled them for May 13th. So we'll get those flyers out for you. But I didn't want this call to go to waste. So I'm going to put this out there before I go to the announcement so that you guys can think about it. I want to do just a weekend roundup or a week roundup. There are so many incredible things happening in the field right now that just make me smile. Today, you can probably sense it. My gratitude cup is overflowing. So many beautiful things are happening. I've had the opportunity to travel to some leader events over the past month or so, and we have always had an incredible company. Our community, our leaders, you guys, it has always been a close-knit, beautiful community, but something incredible is happening. And I know that is because of your commitment and your leadership. The new leaders that are coming to the table are unlike anything I've ever seen before. I used to attend these events. And of course, our leaders were already incredible. But as they were bringing in new people and new enrollees, they were incredible as well. But the level of leadership you could just spot them in the crowd. I can't even do that anymore. I look at them in the crowd, and every single leader, every single new enrollment is someone that is unbelievable, inspiring, and such an enroller. And by enroller, I mean that enrolling personality. And I was reminded over the weekend of a promotion that we did. Gosh, it's probably been over a year ago. So if you've just joined in the last year, you weren't here when it happened. And I just cannot go without giving my gratitude to this promotion and for those of you that participated. So this would have been, gosh, I don't think it was even last. I think it was not last PXP. I think it was the year before. We did a promotion called The Power of One. Put a hands or a one in the chat if you remember the Power of One promotion that we did. Okay, I gotta get my chat where I can see it. Yes. You know, we did that promotion at a time where our retention was incredible, but our enrollment, it was steady. We weren't seeing the growth that we were now. And we wanted everyone to have that win, because you all know when you have that win, that first win, and you have that taste of it, it makes it so much easier to go to the next win. We value every win, but it is insane. Our enrollments in January, well, actually, I think this month, they're up over 175%. Unreal. Other companies are not experiencing this. So you guys are out there enrolling, dozens of people per week. It is incredible. But we did a promotion called The Power of One. And it was that every person, you just signed up one person, and you got to attend a special VIP cocktail party at our North America convention. The success that we had with that promotion was untapped. And what I loved so much about it were two things. One, the message, the power of one. Each and every one of us are one individual, and we have the ability to touch the people within our sphere. But what we learned through that promotion is when we join together as a collective, as a union, as one collective bunch, the power was unbelievable. So just for fun, tagging off of that also, we did our Catalyst promotion. Put a 1 in the chat if you are a VIP 1, 2, or 3, and you participated in that Catalyst promotion. I love seeing those numbers. I want you to know that is not forgotten. I know that we are on a new page. Partner Co is a new company, but without those of you that participated in that Catalyst promotion as we were transitioning, this was before we even had the name Partner Co. The faith that you guys had to go out. You didn't wait. You didn't wait until we had a name for the company. You didn't wait until everything was spelled out. You already knew that this was something special and you didn't want to be late. You didn't want people to wait. The power and the faith that you had to go out, the power and faith of those of you that joined during that Catalyst Club promotion. I need you to know, I've looked back at the people that not only were existing that enrolled, but those that were brought in during that Catalyst promotion. And I want you to know, I now understand the word of catalyst, because the growth that we are having is a direct result of that promotion. A direct result. I can see the lineage. I can see the genealogy. I can see who signed up who. What we are experiencing now is because those of you that participated decided to be a catalyst. The definition of a catalyst, I don't have it in front of me, but I remember talking about it, is one person that has the faith and the belief to go out and to make a change, to enroll others into a cause, to create a collective passion, a collective mission statement for the change of good. So I just want to once again congratulate every single person on this call, whether you are VIP 1, 2, or 3, whether you joined during that VIP Catalyst promotion. And if you are here, I want you to know you are here now because of the catalysts and the leaders that we have in this company. So I wanted to share that with you. My gratitude is just overloaded right now with with all of you, the talent that we have, the servant leadership that we have. So I want to go over the announcements, and when I'm done, I would love for you to put a message. If you want to private me and message me through the chat, or Alondra, or you want to just put it in the chat. Alondra, I'm going to have you watch because I probably won't be able to see the chat. If you would love to share what is going on with your teams, with your little pockets, whether you've done events or whether you want to just share what you've seen with this movement and this momentum is happening, I would love for you to just take a few minutes and share. So I'm going to let you think about that while we go over the announcements. Now, I do want to remind you that the months are just flying by. I can't believe that it is already April 22nd. The month is flying by. So I do want to do a quick reminder of our promotions. Holy cow, you guys are blowing the sales out the door on the True Age Therapy Gel. Our sales on this product are up 150%. This is a little known product that we haven't really talked a lot about. It kind of got put on the sidelines with Lucem and some of our other products. This is an incredible product that not only can fall into the beauty category because it does help with the aging process, but it very much falls into the science category. There are studies. Brett West has been a big part of these studies in rolling back the AGE, so the AGE, advanced glycation end product, which basically just means all that sugar in your skin that is the #1 cause of wrinkles and aging in the skin. We have studies If you'd like to know more about it, you can check out our shop live that Dr. Crystal and I did. It is in your back off, or it's in your back office, or if you're a customer, you can just click the shop button, and it will give you an option to go to the shop live page. And there is an incredible library there. We are going to be doing some training on our first call of May, talking about the live shopping and the library and how you can use this to increase your business. So I want to just put that out there. Sales are up over 150% on this product. I think this is a huge product win as an add-on for your customers. And then of course it is spring. I love that feeling of freshness. We do have our set of Revive products on sale. That is the shampoo, the conditioner, and the body wash for 20% off. This is a seasonal product. However, right now we're really fortunate. We took some inventory from Europe. And so we do have this in stock. So stock up while you can. Of course, both of these promotions end April 30th. And then up next, I wanted everyone to get a head start on Mother's Day. So guess what? It is launching today, and it will run through May 10th. These are some incredible deals. We wanted to focus on the products that our women demographic purchase the most. So we were very strategic in putting these together. Take a look. We do have the individual social media squares that you can see there. Buy one Noni collagen, and I'm not going to lie, that is my favorite beauty product right now. You can get the Beauty Boost 50% off. When you buy Elite, you can get Vanali 50% off. And if you want the mother of them all pack, whether you want to give it to one person or break it up and give it to your mom, your mother-in-law, your sister, you can if you purchase the Noni Collagen, Elite, and Vanali, not only will you get 50% off of the Beauty Boost, you will get one Lucem lip and lash gift set absolutely free. That lip and lash set, I want to say, I know it's over $175. So I'll get you that exact amount so you know what the savings is on that. And when we are sold out of these, when they're gone, they're gone. They will not come back. But of course, the lip serum is an all-natural plumper. The eyelash serum is an all-natural eyelash extension. And those products individually are sold out. You can't even get them. So the only way you can get them is in this gift set, and it comes with the mirror. Now, the next slide, I do want to let you know, we also put together some flyers for you that you can share with your customers. So not only will you have the social media images, you will also have this. So Alondra's going to put those in the Share app. You'll probably be able to find those tomorrow in the Share app. Start promoting this. It will end May 10th. And next, we're going to just keep talking about this until we are sold out. And guess what? We are only a couple hundred tickets away from being sold out, which makes me excited, but also makes me super nervous at the rate that you guys are enrolling new people, because I want to make sure that the newest people have an opportunity to attend. So as always, I would definitely, if you have teams, if you see your enrollment numbers going up, I really do recommend that you purchase the 10-pack. And, you know, all sorts of teams are doing it differently. Even if you purchase a 10-pack and you're having people, you know, Venmo you, you're going to get a deal. I would also hang on to some of these tickets for people that you haven't even met yet. Isn't that cool to think that some of your biggest leaders that are going to grow your business the most, you've not even met them yet? How cool is that to think about? So get those tickets. I would say hang on to a few of those to make sure that your newest people are going to have a chance to win. But guys, we only have a couple hundred tickets left on that. Super excited. Okay. I do want to also remind you of our ultimate promos. Here's the QR code. The Ultimate in 8 promo will end at the end of April, but then the Spring into Ultimate ends on April 30th. The 8-week Ultimate, we are running that as a test to see if possibly this is something that we can implement as a long-term promotion. Now, click that QR code. It will pull up both promotions so that you can know which one you qualify for, which one to work for, which one to promote to your teams. And basically, it gives you 8 Fridays instead of 4 for your newest people to get to that ultimate level, because we all know that is the goal, to unlock all of the benefits that Partner Co has. And next, we are going to start doing something new every Monday on this call, because you guys are taking over the world. Every Monday, I want to celebrate not only our US worldwide power rankers, but also our North America. But let's just take a look at this. Look how many of those, let me just count real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12. 12 of the top 25 are in the US. Like I said, the growth is incredible. For those of you that have been around for a long time, this list used to be filled with our partners, our counterparts in Europe, Japan. You guys are taking over the world, and I love this. So let's just celebrate. Take a screenshot. Make sure that you're sending messages and celebrating each one, because they represent our market so well. And then I also want to celebrate North America. This is the top 26 power ranking in North America. I want to just also note, there are a lot of new names on here. We have so many people that have been in the business. I can see a couple of these names already that have only been in the business for a couple months, that are already hitting officer, senior officer. Whether you have been here years, whether you are brand new, everybody's path to success is different. But I want to celebrate each one of these names. And I want you to really be watching this every week. And if you want to know what is power ranking, it's really an overall look at your business. It's not only the dollar amount that you're earning, it's not just the volume that you're bringing in. My favorite category in the power ranking is leadership. And that means how many people in your team are having success? How many people in your team are ranking up? So when you see these names, you know that these names not only represent their success, but the success that they are helping their teams with to win. So congratulations to all of our North America top power rankers. Congratulations, everybody. And we're going to start doing this every Monday, because the list, it changes. It changes so quickly from week to week. If you start working on this and working on those categories, you will see your name start to creep up that list. It is wide open for anyone. Congratulations. All right. April is just about done, but I do want to remind you that next month is our North America recognition call. Guys, we are trying to up our game. We're bringing in some professional production. We want music, we want drums, we want excitement. And what's going to bring the most excitement is you being on the call and you bringing your team members on the call. My favorite part of this call is watching the chat and all of the congratulations that you guys are giving each other's teams. So make sure that you are with us. This is a combined call with US and Canada. So that will be next Monday. And yep, there we go. Next Monday, recognition call, and we'll be putting out this flyer as well. Okay, like I said, once again, I want to apologize to Nikki and Fred. They were sick to their stomach. They are the most dependable people I know. So I want you to know this was something that was just completely out of their hands with travel delays, that they were unable to be on the call tonight. So I've been unable to look at the chat. So Alondra, I'm going to lean on you a little bit. If there was anybody that wanted to share, just go ahead and pop them on. I'm just going back. You guys, congratulations. You guys are putting lots of messages in here, so I'm having to go back quite a bit. But if either put it in the chat, or feel free to just raise your hand if you want to share. Alondra, did you see anybody that you wanted to add? Okay, Brent Palmer, don't hate me, but I see you on my screen. And so I'm going to have you be the catalyst. Is that okay to kick it off? If you'll kick off.
That is good.
Next, I want to hear from Andrea Rosser. And then, Landra, if you'll just kind of watch the chat and just pop up anybody else. Brent, do you mind just sharing? Because we had the opportunity to be in Ohio, Columbus, Ohio over the weekend. And I want you to just share a snippet of what is happening in the field.
Absolutely, Kristine. And I apologize. You actually sent me a message. I did not see it until now. But I too want to give everybody a big shout out on the power rankings. And, just week to week to week, the ability to recognize people, because power rankings they're a revolving door, I guess is a great way to say it. Like, one of the things that I love about when we set up the power rankings, or when the company set up the power rankings, it was to reward people that not only are just making money, but that are creating income producing activities, which mean rank advancing their team, which means personally enrolling, which means helping their personal enrollees get to ultimate. Like, you really want to go up the power ranking scale, see how many people you can help personally get to ultimate in this company, gold and ultimate, and also how many people on your team can you help get to gold and ultimate? And it ramps the power rankings up. And so congratulations to all of you. And one of the things I would say, Kristine, I was with you in Ohio, but the cool thing, I want to talk about Ohio, but the cool thing about what's going on around North America is I look up and I see a packed event in Canada going on. So congratulations to all our Canadian friends and family. And, to think that they're embracing everyone, you know, um, and I know that there were teams coming across that a lot of you did not even have financial ties to, but you accepted and embraced and supported a huge, great event in Canada. And then I look around and I see Mississippi having events, and I see, Colorado Springs having events. And so I'll speak on the event that I was with Tara Stewart and Dr. Crystal Vance and you, Kristine, in Ohio. And I want to share this because you truly never know the ripple that's headed your way. One thing I love about networking and I love about our profession is that you're one person away from an explosion, and you absolutely never know where it'll come from. But you've got to be engaged and you've got to be moving in order to get that explosion, just like all of you tuning in tonight. But I want to share with you what happened 7 weeks ago. So 7 weeks ago, there was just a few people starting to move. And someone made a post that Miss Tara Stewart seen. And I'm gonna make the story short, but Dr. Crystal Vance was reached out to while she was in Puerto Rico with some ladies meeting with the owners. She was hot, she was sweating, she had no AC, and to be honest, she probably didn't want to jump on the Zoom. She didn't know Tara, and she had a lot going on, but she took time and she did it. And guess what? She didn't realize the gold that was on the other line, but she took the call. So I always say the key to success is saying yes. Will you jump on a Zoom? Absolutely. Will you do a meeting? Most definitely. Will you do a Zoom? Absolutely. Like, saying yes is the key to a lot of success here. Dr. Crystal answered the call and said yes, got on a Zoom. Ms. Tara Stewart enrolled 7 weeks ago. Today, she's got over 200 brand partners on her team. Ms. Tara Stewart is on fire. Her and her team's on fire. And we went to Columbus, Ohio this past weekend. And we'd all like to say it's us, and we're patting ourselves on the back. It's the first time I met any of these beautiful people. And Dr. Crystal, first time she had been there. So you're talking about one person away from an explosion. Tara enrolls. 7 weeks later, this amazing fire has started. Dave and Bev Vance has been a part of it, many others. But let me share, over 200 people. But as I sat with them, they're hungry. They're thirsty to learn, thirsty to grow, willing to sit around and do multiple events over a 2-day period. But then I'm looking around and I'm like, our prayer is being answered in this company. And I'll never forget when we started Partner Co, one of the foundations was to bring a compensation plan to the table that would just pay the people the most money. And they were so excited in Ohio for the money they were receiving within this company. But another foundational piece that we had was we want to build the biggest company in this industry, in this profession, with the right people. The people that lead with love, the people that take care of people, the people that blur the lines of sponsorship. And I want to tell you, when I was in Ohio, I could talk about all the leadership in the room. Tara Stewart is one of the best leaders that I've come in contact with. And I've come in contact with some amazing leaders. And she's building a team of really, really strong people. But that didn't impress me as much as we're attracting people that really care about other people, that really, really, truly support other people. And I thought while I was sitting in that room, I'm like, that's how we go to the top of the industry. Like, that's how we do it. It's hard to do. It's hard to pull off. But when you start pulling it off, you start, I see James Zhang on tonight, and they're great leaders and examples of this, of what we're trying to create. And they're bringing their leadership on that's doing the same thing. And I'm like, that is what's going to make us so special. And so, Kristine, for me in Ohio, they first said and answered the challenge, we want to do a Super Saturday in Ohio, brand new team, just getting started. Tara had like 1,000 things lined up that weekend, and she moved them all around to make it happen. They packed it out. They brought the energy, but then they set the foundation of what their team was going to be, what the culture of their team was going to be. And I want to tell you, it fits our pathway. And so as I watched that, I looked around and I saw Canada going on. I saw things in Mississippi and Colorado Springs and so many. And I realized that we're just getting started with this. And I challenge any of you, you're growing in your area, reach out, extend your hand and say, you know what? I want a Super Saturday in my region. I want a Super Saturday in my town. And I promise you this, you won't have to look far to get the support that you need to put it on and make it happen. So I don't know if Tara Stewart is on, but I want to tell you this. Everybody go follow her on Facebook. One of the things is success leaves clues. And I challenge you to go follow Tara Stewart on Facebook and Instagram and anywhere else you can follow her. Because she is a great shining example of the leadership we're attracting in this company. So, Kristine, that's what I can share from my end. Being in Ohio, it was amazing. I know Julie Parks, and I think Tammy Motby is on the call too. I know they had an event in Colorado Springs, so maybe they could pop on and speak. But guys, just keep it up. I'm blown away with what you guys are. I don't know that I'm blown away. I know that we're destined for greatness. And I know that we have just started doing all the amazing things that we're going to do in people's lives around this world.
Brent, thank you so much. This weekend was an honor. And like you said, as we were looking across everything that else that was happening in all of the other states, it was just beautiful to know that the same thing that was being duplicated over and over again. It is incredible. So Brent, thanks for letting me just call on you in the middle of the blue. I appreciate that. All right,
Thank
next
you.
I want to hear from Andrea Rosser. And then I do want to just have Deb Schneider, our Canadian friends, to share a couple words. And then we are going to have to wrap this up. I would love to do another call where we can just take the whole hour. And I'll tell you why, because you guys are working me to the bone. I have a leadership call as soon as I get off of this one with another team being brought on. Keep it coming, bring it on. And so I'll need to jump off in just a few minutes, but Andrea Rosser, I had a chance to be on a call with your team, 108 rank advancements. Tell me a little bit about what's happening with your team.
Well, that's what I wanted to talk about because holy smokes. So I've got to say, oh gosh, you just made it just me. I literally am ready for bed. So this is just my face, guys. So you're getting it. But just wanted to brag on this team. And I've got to say that I really think it starts from the top down. And Kristine, you're the top. And you just hit it where you said you're getting off this call and you're going to do a leadership call and you're getting ready to do this. I know we've talked back and forth, like you are always there and you're always willing to help us. And I think that's really being bred into our culture, and it's who we are, and it's attracting leaders. And that's really what we're seeing. And I just wanted to brag on this team. So in the last month, okay, and I just want to put this in perspective, and none of this has anything to do with me because in the last month, I was gone for 3 weeks. Okay, so I just want to put that out there that this has nothing to do with me. This has to do with amazing leaders following an amazing system that's working. But on this team, that we've had 16 new vice presidents. That's a huge rank right there, 16 new in the last month. 6 new senior vice presidents, 6 new officers, 3 new senior officers, and a brand new president. And they're all killing it. And they are all stepping into this leadership position that has been like, I could cry just to talk about it because it just fills me with so much gratitude because, you know, this is what you work for years and you might not find everywhere. And we're seeing these people that are absolutely killing it. And I don't want to shout out names because I don't want to miss anybody, but I'll tell you, you guys, you know who you are and you know that you are loved. And I am just so proud of all of you. And we've just seen it in so many ways. And I'll just give one example and then I'll shush because I know I can get chatty. But the one example that I want to say is that Coach and I have been running the Coach's Corner for 4 years now, a little over 4 years. And it's every day and it's 15 minutes and it takes homework and it takes effort and it has nothing to do with business. It's really just joy and positivity and mindset. And it's nothing that somebody might necessarily want to walk into and say, oh yeah, I'll do it. But we had a gal on the team, so Michelle McKay, you're awesome. But literally everybody else, and I love you all, but they're like, oh, we're gonna miss you. You know, have a great trip, and we're sorry to see you go, but we'll see you when you get back. And she said, no, no, no. Like we count on this. Can I step in and can I do it? And that's the leaders that we're attracting, people that are saying, no, no, no. Can I step in? Can I do it? And we're seeing that around the nation. So I just wanted to brag on this group because they are amazing. And I'm just so grateful to play a little role that I can with all of them. So thank you for Kristine, thanks for letting me share.
Andrea, I feel your heart right now because it is just a beautiful thing that what is happening in your team too. But I do want to correct you because you did say it comes from the bottom down. And Andrea, I know you were gone 3 weeks, but you are an incredible servant leader. And it has been so incredible to see the growth that has happened in your team. And I know it is a direct result of the culture that you are teaching and that you are attracting. So I love you and I am so honored to be able to work with you.
Love you, lady. Thank you so much.
Okay, guys, we are going to wrap it up with I just want Deb to come on for a few minutes because guys, we are partners. We are partners with our Canadian team. And I just want to have Deb share about some of the beautiful things that are happening there.
Hi, Kristine. Can you hear me?
I can.
Awesome. I'm in a car. It's my other office. I got my hat on, got my partner co, and I'm off to another appointment and another Zoom. But you know what? We love our brothers and sisters in the US, and we are inspired by you. Brent, Andrea, all of you. Robin sent me a message a second ago. You go, girl. We love you guys, and we are inspired by your enthusiasm, your leadership, all of that. And we're working. You might not see us, you might not hear us, but we're working, and we're working to change lives. We had all of Western Canada, over 80 people come to a session in Kelowna, BC. You got to come. It's a really nice place. Some people drove 18 hours that weekend there and back. Some people flew. They did whatever it took to get the core of the people to a session where we built our belief, we built our goals, we built our vision, we built it together. And we had so much fun. And Kristine, you talked about the Catalyst Club, and it was a year ago, and what's the big deal? But we took a picture of the group, and over 3/4 of that group was the Catalyst Club. The people that we didn't have the name Partner Co. We had a hope and a dream that we were going to come back with a company. And we had Darren and John, we had Kristine, and we're like, okay, we have faith. We're going to do this. And that Catalyst Club was something that set us on the right path. And all of you right now are catalysts. All of you are setting us on the path where we're going to go. This isn't a 5-year plan. This is a 50-year plan. And that plan will be the legacy for years and years to come with your family. So excited to be on this journey with you. Cannot wait for Florida. But in between, let's rock and roll. Let's have events everywhere, and let's take people to the level they want. Out of the 80 people, just in one day, over 25 have committed to run senior officer for Florida. That rocks. And we are your brothers and sisters in Canada, and we love you all.
Deb, thank you. I hope you know how much we love you. And I'm always just so grateful that you guys jump on this call and that you share your leadership and your experience with us, because you are someone to look to as an example. And I mean, your team is phenomenal. And so we thank you. And thank you so much, Deb, for sharing with us. And I just, I want to just close and say that partnership, it does start from the top down. And I am incredibly grateful for my partnership with Martine, and that we are able to take these two markets and to once again have that collective energy and that collective just unification. And as we are speaking with other companies that are coming on, that's not always the case. And so I am so grateful for the US and the Canada and the relationship and the partnership that we have. I'm grateful for my partnership with all of our corporate team. We are aligned. We understand this is your business, and we are here to supply the systems, the infrastructure, the products to help make you successful. I love you guys all so much. Have an incredible night. Keep doing what you're doing. I love when you send me your success stories, so keep those coming. Thanks, everybody, and we'll see you next week.